So Megan, don't you think it's time to do a house chore for everybody?
Yes, I keep putting it off, but now I got this in the oven. We've got 25 minutes.
Hurry!
Okay.
All right, so it's been a few months since we showed you any home projects or anything like that, I think.
Yeah.
But we've done stuff and just haven't recorded it and figured, and then we asked you guys if you'd like an updated house tour, so here we are, we're gonna do one. First we'll start with the library.
Mm-hmm.
We've done we are always rearranging books, but it looks pretty much the same. We added our family portrait up there that we took at Thanksgiving, which is cute.
Let's zoom up on that.
And then we slid a picture of Andrew in Africa, or South Africa there. So you'll notice Lauren is new. I have a new friend and she was asking me, she thought Daniel was the spouse and Lauren was my daughter, which I thought was funny. So this is pretty much the same. The only thing that's different is probably this. The Knorps love paper chains, and bonus points if you know what this one is for. We often do countdowns. Well, I'll just tell you.
Yeah.
It's for Andrew coming home. He comes home in less than 3 months, so we're very excited. This used to crisscross the room a few more times, so we're getting closer. We're almost to that section being down. So that's really fun. We do spend time in here. I think one of my family members asked if we actually read in here, and we actually do read in here. I want to get a big coffee table that takes up a good portion of it, though, because so often when you're reading, you want to put books, you want to sit on the floor, at least we do, and put books on top, and I want to be able to do that. So I've been on the lookout because I want it to be solid wood. I actually want it to be a rectangular, I don't know, just look good in here, and I haven't found anything yet. And when I say I've been looking, obviously at thrift stores, but I haven't found anything yet.
Have you added anything to the wall here, or is this all the same?
It is all the same, and it's always kind of crooked, but Mike says that's part of the charm of it. If you're new around here, you may not know, but pretty much everything in our house is thrifted, with the exception of just a handful of things. All our books, our art, our lighting, our furniture, the rugs on the floor, everything has been found secondhand. And I love it that way. I feel like it makes it more one of a kind, and it also makes it possible for me to own so many of the things that I own. But a lot of changes have been made in the dining room. One of the things that we got, I think we showed it, was this round table. But this table makes me tired just to look at it, because
look at it.
A hot bowl of soup will make a mark on it, and now they're everywhere. And I've tried heat guns, I've tried hair dryers, I've tried
Let's do close
Vaseline, and I did an iron. The iron was the closest to helping, but it was like taking forever and like halfway helping. And then I thought, well, I'll speed up the process and I'll just put the iron directly on the tabletop, which burnt the wood because I'm a smart lady. So I really need to either refinish this or pass it on to somebody else who'd like to and find a different table. And I can't make the decision, so.
For now, it just looks like that.
And if we have somebody really special coming over, we'll put a tablecloth on it.
So you know, if you come over dinner with us and there's a tablecloth on it, you're special.
You're very, very special. Did we ever talk about how we found that light?
Yeah.
I don't know if we did, but either way, this is what is it called? What store is this?
Fred Meyer?
No, I thrifted it, but I had one that was nearly identical, just a different metal color in our other house, and I left it when we sold our house. Was so excited to find another one at the thrift store. And I love the way it looks in here. And you guys will remember Mike made this and made it something that we could easily put up on the wall and take with us, take it down off the wall too, so we could take it with us since we're just renting. And it took me a long time to figure out what I wanted to do in here. But I first put in our castle plates. I've got I thrifted this set. It's incredible. I love it. It's from Johnson Brothers, and it has a bunch of different castles on it. It's so cute. They're all so cute. We do use them on very special occasions, but I don't know if we will anymore because they look so pretty in here. And then I added some of my Bordallo Pinheiro. I have a few different ones. And then I added in some books and other little green knickknacks and some of my, all of this stuff is thrifted. Every single thing up here is thrifted. Some of my KLM Airlines, you know, little Dutch houses. I got those for $2, but now when I see them, they're like $30 each. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to expand my collection.
Crazy.
And then we just have a little paper chain. And
so this paper chain doesn't represent any time passing?
no, I just had some extra watercolored paper and I just went ahead and made it into a paper chain. I've added a few little things, changed a few little things for the season, like I have my little bunnies out, but I don't know if it will change at all the whole time we live here because I love the colors and the way it looks. We used to have a mirror here. I moved this amazing print from Michel Delacroix that I thrifted for like $30. It's signed in pencil. It's huge, it's beautiful, and worth so much more than that. I love Michel Delacroix prints, or originals. I really love his originals. So if anybody has one and wants to send it to me, that would be great. I liked it because it brought the colors in and because it felt very bland in here, but it's not really hung well, and I haven't really figured out this wall yet. So this was the mirror that was above the piano, and I moved it in here. I would love to do a mirror, not collage, mirror, what are those called? Gallery wall.
Gallery, okay.
With some big mirrors. And I bought one that I found, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be great. I have a couple already, and then I left it out, and the cats bumped into it, and it fell and broke.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. The living room is coming along. If you guys will remember, I bought this fireplace from a lady and it was in really bad condition. It smelled like a lot of different animals and they'd use it as their toilet. But I love the way it looks now. I love it with the little burner in there, which is very English cottage design to me. I haven't changed it too much. I have changed just this based on the season. I just did this one for spring. That is really just to hide cords and hide the fact that it's not built in. I'm just sitting here and there's some distance between that and the wall, but it kind of hides it all. This has changed. I got this at the thrift store a while back. I've had it for a long time and I have been having a good time adding little things to it. Like the other day I went to an antique mall and I found a little Beatrix Potter statue of Tom Kitten.
Let's see him.
And I have a really nice print of this little guy too. It's hanging up on the wall over there, but maybe someday they'll be next to each other. For now, he's just near a Beatrix Potter book.
Anything else on there that's new?
I just have some different books, and my mom and dad gave me a Salt Lake City Temple and Tabernacle salt and pepper shaker, which I like. My parents also gave me some of their Roseville. My parents gave me some of their Roseville. I put that up there, and I don't know. I feel like the fuller it gets, the better it looks, and so I'm just adding little things and switching things out. But the couch is still going strong. We thrifted this couch for like $550, but it was worth like $7,000, still for sale online. You guys get to the thrift store. It's so worth it. And it's super comfortable. It's not a sit and chat couch. It's like a lay and watch couch, but it's perfect for that.
Yeah, you gotta really lean back in that one.
So this bookcase is an antique from England. I love it. It's called a butler's desk because it's a small desk that the butler would sit at to do whatever butlers do.
Have you seen Downton Abbey?
Yes.
I think they have a little insight on that.
No, that's not Thomas. I don't remember.
I don't know what the guy's name was.
But this needs more of what that has. It needs more stuff. But I haven't thought about it in a while. But someday I will. Here's that Tom Kitten print right here. It's so cute. I love those two prints. I got these curtains at IKEA and they made a big difference in here because the room is large and cream colored with tall ceilings and no trim work. And so it felt very builder grade. Mm-hmm. These have made a big difference. I don't know how much I'm talking about little things, but I recently thrifted this little frame and I think it's so cute, but I haven't figured out what to put in it yet. So if you have any ideas, I thought I might paint something, like paint a little portrait to go in there. It's so sweet. I love it. Okay, over here you may notice there's a difference. And that is that our red chandelier is gone. I loved having that red chandelier here. I loved the pop of color. I love that it was kind of loud and unexpected. It definitely made it feel less bland in here. It was a vintage light that I got at the thrift store and it was having some wiring issues so that every time we turned it on, it was tripping the breaker. Mike took it down to look at it and confirm that and fix it. But while it was down, we realized how nice it was not to have it here because it would hang right here and people would hit their head every once in a while. And it really forced our hand on where the table could be. And it was not very well thought out by the builder because this is a walkway.
Yeah.
But it was so you had to put your table centered underneath it and then you had no walkway. And so we went and instead of this, we got this flush mount. And it just feels a lot bigger in here. These are cut. These shelves came out of our house, our little fixer-upper. They were old and dirty in the laundry room, and we kept them and love them. But this is totally necessary storage space. I use stuff off of here multiple times a day. And then I just have other things that are cute. It's changing all the time. So like it's kind of less cute now because I'm just like poaching from it and using things. And then like people don't know where things go. And so it just gets thrown back in there. But I'm still very happy with it. I'm trying all the time when you're in a rental. I love the company is great and they put in these LVP floors and everything's painted very neutral. It's a great rental. I'm very happy about that. But also there's not a lot of character left. And so doing open shelving with knickknacks on it for me brings in a lot more warmth and character and personality. So nothing has changed in the kitchen since last time you guys saw it, but this is our kitchen. I do miss our fixer-upper kitchen with the natural light coming in. But this is a big island. It's granite, which is great for preparing food on. And it's great. So I'm happy with it. This is our little gallery. Hold on, there's a fan on in here. This is our little gallery of photos. What was the name of this company?
Mixed Tiles.
Mixed Tiles. We did a collaboration with them a while back and truly love those. We have put them in 3 houses now in different locations and they just stick right on the wall. They're like not nailed in so you can move them, reposition them. Love them. And they just took our photos from Instagram, which is nice. Brilliant. And this is another company back in the day that did the same thing. This is from
this is forever ago. This is
over
before...
a decade ago. So this is Pearl's room. This is our laundry room. Nothing exciting in there. I don't think anything's changed in here. I'm very happy with this room. I'm a little sad though because Pearl is going to be headed off to school in the fall. And so this room will be empty. We'll just keep it as a guest room, but it's strange to grow older and have your kids keep leaving. It's joyous to have them succeeding and happy and going on, living their lives. But I'm still trying to process that, having an empty room in my house, because usually the Knorps are just piling kids into rooms, and now we're gonna have rooms emptying out, so that's weird. Right now it's a guest room. It's also, it's not a guest room. Right now it's a bedroom, but will become a guest room. And this is the full-size bath that is also our guest bath, and it's a mess. I'm gonna show you.
Why are we looking at it then?
Because someday I want to redo it. Everything in it is like builder grade so that like when people dry their hands on their towel, every once in a while you'll hear it like clang down. Somebody had a really good time. I have no idea what they hung up in here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 unused drywall screws that somebody just tried to fill these ones in and left the rest and just painted them. So, this bathroom I will fix up, I think. Though every time people come over, I am embarrassed. So maybe I should just put random pictures over there or something. Oh, I will show this. We had this tiny balcony, but it's perfect for our smoker. And then I got this little outdoor set. Do you want to go look at it? I thrifted this. I got it on Marketplace, a little outdoor set, and I do use it, and it's very cute. And someday I will do it as a project to fix it up because it could use a spiffing up. Oh, I should show you. Asher collecting his, what are they called? Pallets. Made some garden boxes in the last week or so.
Whoa, there they are.
Really big.
I gotta look through the whole of our little
Yes, this is for the cats so they don't jump off because they do jump off. So that'll be fun this spring to load, or in the next month or two to load those up and have a garden here. Those were completely made from pallets, 100%. They look good. We'll go down to the basement. This house has an unfinished basement, which is amazing for storage, but also we have put some kind of like hangout stuff down here. This is where all my storage goes. I have pictures hanging up that maybe I'll pull upstairs someday. I have had a really good time coming down here when I am kind of switching up for the seasons and just grabbing things. We also have this is like deep pantry storage. So like you can see napkins.
Messy.
Yeah, but it's fine. I don't mind it. And then we also have, Christmas storage.
There's that chandelier.
Oh yeah, here's the chandelier. I am keeping it because I really like it. In the wintertime or in the fall, late fall, we put up this space and it's been awesome. And the kids come down here with their friends and we did it through the holidays. I will be curious to see what this feels like in 3 months in high summer.
Well, yeah, it'll be hot.
If people will come down here.
Yeah,
I don't know. People on the channel, a lot of you commented that we should use it as extra living space, like a bedroom or something, but it's like a garage down here. It would be like putting your kids in a garage. It is like the exact same temperature as our garage. And so it fluctuates a lot and it smells like a garage. And if we're going to talk about not putting time and money into something, this basement is one of them. How incredible it would be if it were finished. Asher did buy a big canvas drop cloth so that he could do some of his woodworking projects in there and the dust wouldn't get all over everything.
Oh, it just gets the last all over everything.
Yeah, it's true. This is where our door goes out and where those garden boxes will be. If you want to take a quick look at them, I think they look good. He did some kind of cute framing on them and then he used the slats in there. And then we'll put some of the black paper. What is that called?
The garden fabric.
The garden fabric in there.
Want to show that?
I didn't even know. Mike just told me. I asked what this button was for.
Yeah, that turns on.
Whoa, that's so fun.
It suddenly becomes like Footloose party in here.
Yeah, that's so fun. Time to go upstairs. The final floor. I gotta put the iron out in a second. We have loved having this craft room. We use it every day. There were multiple things done in this craft room today, including being cleaned up because Pearl was working on she did a crocheted little cat. She made a crocheted cat and then she made it a little sweater today.
Jude should show that. Where is it?
It's downstairs. I don't know. I don't know if she's super proud of it because it's like her first time. Jude was working on something in here. I'm working on a painting, my largest to date, so I'm excited about that. But you can see Pearl's got a painting she started here and we are using this room all the time. I love it. Pearl's sewing projects. It's so awesome. In my ideal home, we would have a room like this, but it would be directly connected to the library. Because so often I want to reference a book, but which room does it end up going in? I have some books up here, and so they're kind of going back and forth. So in my ideal world, my painting room, little studio is right off of the library.
Okay.
This shelf is from IKEA. It was cute for like right away and now I'm just like putting things in there all the time and someday it'll look cute again. This room is also another guest room. We moved the tables around and we put 2 rollaway beds in here. It is so awesome to have enough space for everybody to have beds. It's great. This is Eve's room. She has her own room and she does such a good job of keeping it clean. It literally is always immaculate. Eve's a pretty tidy gal. If you want to see the before and afters of this bedroom, there is a whole video and there is one for Pearl too. Maybe we could put links to all of them in the description. When we redid the Pearl's room, Eve's room, the craft room, and then the boys' room, which we're about to go in. There's a full bathroom here. We have the boys use this bathroom and then Eve goes downstairs unless she needs to just go to the potty, but for her showers and stuff, she uses the bathroom downstairs with Pearl, so we don't burden this bathroom too much. This is we got this for free, right?
Free or really close to free.
It's our game cabinet and also some homeschooling curriculum books in here. Here's the boys' room. This room was the hardest room in the house. It's more like a bonus room because it's enormous. And
I think ginormous is actually the word.
Yeah, ginormous, you're right. Come on in. I love this room. It makes me happy to walk by it every day. And the boys are doing a better job of keeping it clean. And because it's got vibes, man. It's got vibes. And I love... You
mean since you like redid it?
Since we redid it. And it's got that like dark academia feel for them. Masculine. And they use it. I love coming in here and seeing Asher at the... I see him at the desk reading or working on something. Peter playing the guitar. Like, I love it. Remember, like I said, if you want to see detailed... of any of these rooms, check out the videos in the description where we show like kind of everything fully. This is the first time we've shown our bedroom, I think, since we moved in. Because we have not done this room too much, and I don't think we plan on doing too much to this room because it's pretty comfortable as is. Pretty much just put furniture in.
We didn't really clean it either, so hopefully A little bit.
This is our master bedroom. It's huge.
So
It is. It's huge.
It is spacious, but it's not fancy in any way.
No, I mean, it is actually a really nice bedroom.
We have like a printer, like
I know, on a
thing
rolling
over there,
cart.
and my
We have a folding
table
for Mike to work at his desk. We do have this thrifted table in here. I do use it like when I'm studying doing like my personal study, or like working on a lesson for church. I do use this, or just I did all of like Daniel's wedding announcements at this table. So we do use it. If I owned this house, I would do something interesting with the ceiling that's here. I would probably put in some like fake beams going across to make it feel like an English cottage. And I would have Mike build in a desk with like storage or maybe like a bench on one side. It would be so great. This room has so much potential. And it's great now. It's very comfortable for us. I love it. I will miss having a bedroom this big because I don't think I will in our next place. But just, we got it for now. Mike didn't want to show our bathroom, but I know you want to see it because we also didn't clean it. This is Mike's sink. Also,
we're not going to look at that. I'm going to hold my hand right here.
What?
Look, there it is.
What are you not showing?
I don't know how messy it is.
Oh, it's whatever. It's so nice to have double sinks. In different parts. This bathroom is enormous. Okay, guys? I know it's enormous.
It's hard to get there on camera.
Our bathroom,
at the back way up.
Our bathroom and our closet are bigger than our RV.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Like, it's amazing.
And actually bigger than our last house, too.
Like, look at this closet right here. It's like super deep.
Oh yeah, and that's one of the rollaway beds.
One of the rollaway beds, and then a bunch of bedding. We're
Very
gonna miss
organized.
this because I don't know. Not many houses have that. I did not clean out my closet.
This is a mess.
I know it's a mess. Mike is really not happy right now. But you can see our closet. Come on in. I didn't clean it up.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because way back here is a rollaway bed. It's huge in here.
Hello back there.
And I literally, when we saw it, I laughed and laughed and said, "What a waste of space." And I said, no one needs a closet this big. And that is true.
Turns out.
But now I want a closet this big for the rest of my life. But I won't get it. If you don't remember, we had a fixer-upper that we moved out of almost a year ago.
They better remember. That was a big deal.
And then we went up to Virginia for Mike to start his pilot training. It was awesome. One of the problems with Virginia in that area that we're in is there's literally almost no housing. And we looked and looked and looked and looked, and then said, okay, let's look back in Charlotte where we had just moved from. And there's so many rental houses here for whatever reason. That's a longer conversation. And so we moved back, and Mike moved to a different school to complete his training. But we will be here until he's done with his training, and then as he builds his hours and then maybe even some after that once he becomes a commercial airline pilot. So this might be our house will be our house for a couple more years at least. And for me, 2 years from now, my life will look a lot different, or the people that are living in it will look a lot different, because like I said, Pearl is going to be going to school in the fall, moving out to where she wants to go to school. And then Peter will leave next year, and Asher will leave the year after that to go serve missions. And so in a couple of years, we are only going to have 2 kids in this house that are living here full time. Unless we can convince one of the other kids that this would be a great place to live in their adult life with us. So I might do some more projects in the house. Like I said, that bathroom needs some help. Maybe I will eventually say, hey, we're here for years, so we might as well, paint this room or do this thing to make it work better for the phase that we're in. But let's just go finish up downstairs. Also, I need to get something out of the oven. Just about time. That's bubbling in there. I made like a rice casserole, and I made some cornbread to go with it because cornbread's delicious. If you want the recipe for the cornbread, because it is the best cornbread ever, it is on our website, knorpindsouth.com. I think that's it. I got to make some green beans, and then we're going to eat dinner.
Yummy.
So thanks for coming along, guys. Thanks for being so supportive always, and for being such great friends here on the channel. Don't forget to check out those other videos if you want to see more of the before and after. I'll do every single room that we posted in the last 9 months or so. But until then, bye.
Bye.